Let's be sure. Let's be sure. Sure, update YouTube. Looks like I'm updating YouTube on my phone. So, someone comment and tell me I'm live. We'll appreciate it. We going. We on it. Welcome to another round of ERL F1. How you doing, everybody? I am SmackattackMack, and I am here bringing you all the action from Singapore. And this is going to be an amazing race today. Hey, Dave. I'm Smack. Hey, Dave. What you doing? I'm here every Monday, bringing you the commentary from these guys. Enjoying every second of it. Trying to update my YouTube on my phone so I can open it back up and actually see the stream some. We are caught in the loading screen. And here we go. No more loading screen. Alright, let's open the spectator menu up. Of course, it'll be on tires. Show me that telemetry and that full track map, please. Singapore is a wild track with a lot of hard, sharp corners and long straightaways. They seem long, but they're shorter than they look, and they'll trick you because those braking points got to be right on point with them. If not, then you're going to miss that corner and you're going to end up in the wall. Ending up in a wall and into the barriers is definitely a race ender. So, got to watch out for all that today. Alicos, how you doing? I'm here with these guys. Probably had some echo. Yes, indeed. Bob, watch out for those deadly curves. Oh, nice. Maybe we can play some other stuff after this. But right now I'm out here with LLCC on track. He's out here going to be setting themselves a hot lap here in a second after their first out lap. First car on track is a Kick Sauber. So we got Nazem out here in the Kick Sauber. Then we got Formula White 93. A little name change, identity change. JM 1999's out here on track, getting those tires warmed up. Oh, I know it. Don't worry about it. They bought me the game to do this for them because I enjoy talking about racing and trying to bring y'all all the action the best I can. And I got a party going. I can share screen with you. That's up to you, though. I don't think they'd mind if Alicos joined. Yeah, I was going to say, here. Oh, you're not even online yet. Heck yeah. We've got LLCC on a hot lap now, though, and we got Nazem on a hot lap now. So we're going to ride along with these guys as they're getting it along the track. Those tight walls at Singapore. Not a lot of room to spare. You make a mistake or get lost for 1 second and you are into a barrier. Right into a barricade, and guess what? That's it for you. We're riding along with Nazem as he's doing good right now. Respectful of that corner right there too, because that will rip your front suspension right off. Sweet, will do. But yeah, Nozum's getting it around the track here. Gotta get down my friends list. Oh yeah, you're not Alicos anymore. That's the problem. Alright. Invite sent, back on board with Nozum. We got Alicos in the party.
What's up?
How you doing today, sir?
Good.
Heck
Dave,
yeah.
let us know if you can hear me.
Yeah, let me turn this up and I'll see.
It's usually okay.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Cool. I just did comms yesterday for the GT race, so I figured it'd be okay.
Yeah, you sound great. So yeah, we're on board with Nozum. I got a share screen for you too. Yep, they can hear you. Oh, Nozum with a little slide. And our first hot lap of the day comes to JM 1999 with a 129.4 to set the pole. L. Stewart with 129.5 right behind him. Metal Mike coming across the line with a 132.1. Looks like Jake's going in the pit.
13 minutes. Get your laps in.
Short quality today.
Lange was on the mediums there.
Yeah, Lange was on medium setting a 131.8. Doing a good job. Different strategy, maybe better on those tires for him. Who knows?
I didn't realize a lot of the guys didn't put their laps in, but I thought it was... I'm not sure how they go out in order, but I thought it was funny that you had 2 Red Bulls in a row, 2 McLarens in a row, and 2 Ferraris in a row there.
Yeah, it was pretty stacked up just right for a second. It was pretty funny. Oh, Dave says he's saving the softs for the race. I didn't know that. I didn't know if you use the... see, I learn things every day.
Yeah, it's like you have like a tire allocation to start off with, and then you have only, a certain amount of tires you can use, so...
Gotcha. That's pretty neat. Little things that you don't know when you don't play the game.
Well, and I didn't even know that that's what the settings that they were running with, because sometimes, like, you'll have enough tires to where you can pretty much choose whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah.
And Ralphie sets a 131.5. Gavin with a 132.7. We're going to ride on with FCT. And I've been calling them Shade for a while, but they actually reached out to me and told me that call them FCT. That's a lot easier. And I was like, yeah, that's perfect. So we'll ride on board with him for a minute. Watch this lap as we ride along with this Haas car.
Yeah, I was saying in the chat here, yeah, Singapore is a very grueling track. I mean, in real life, drivers always say this is the toughest race physically, because it's extremely long. The walls are right there all the time. You got to have 100% focus the entire time.
Yeah, you misjudge it or disrespect it for 2 seconds, you're paying for it. That's the thing.
And it's close to the wall there.
Yeah. Man,
it's very, very difficult track to overtake at as well. Which coming up here, you got this right-hander where they changed the layout a couple. I think it was 2023 when they changed the layout. You used to turn right here, and now they've got this big long straight here, which creates another overtaking opportunity, which I thought was a good change.
Yeah. It's a DRS zone too, correct?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, they get to put the power down and see what they could do out of a curve coming into another setup kind of situation. And FCT sets a 131.5, but Metal Mike goes 131.2 right above them, so good for 7th place for FCT though. Riding along with PGS in bulk right now. We got Ralphie up here hot lap as well. But M Bulk is who we're going to ride with for a second.
Now, forgive me, I believe you mentioned it before, but you were doing the second tier before last season, but now this is the first tier.
Other way around.
Am I correct?
I was doing the top tier last season. This time I'm doing the tier down one.
Okay.
A lot of these guys we also know from over the Gran Turismo side of ERL. But, yep.
Definitely some names I recognize just from chatting in Discord as well. So.
Indeed. We're riding along with PGS right now, and he sets a 131.8 for their first hot lap. And on board with Jake. Jake has not set a lap yet, so we'll see what he does this to go around here, as he's got a slower McLaren in front of him, it looks like. Not going to be beneficial.
Gets out of the way nicely. Ooh, a little lock up into the braking zone now.
Definitely heard those tires screeching.
That's one thing that you gotta worry about more in F1 because us in GT7, we sit here and stamp on those brakes with the ABS and just let the car do the work for you.
Exactly. Jake sets a 131 flat, by the way. Pretty good time for Jake.
Yeah, exactly 131.
Yeah, to the T. And everybody has set a lap except for Brian and Mihai DMC. So we have a McLaren car pulling back into the pits here, and then one passing an AMG. Back on with PGS in bulk. Right, Ralphie looks like he's had a spin, missed the turn or something.
Yeah, a lot of the times, like when you're doing the career mode for F1 or whatever, it's like you'll have the first set of runs, then there'll be like a big gap, and then there'll be a bunch of cars going out again for the final runs. I always like to go out in that middle gap just because I want as clear of a track as I possibly can.
Yeah.
And I think that's what those two guys at the back are thinking right now, just waiting for a completely clear track.
Yeah, giving yourself a lot of space to do what you need to do and not have to worry about passing a car that's slowing down for you, throwing off your line into the next curve. Yeah, 100%. As you see, Ralphie here slows down, misses the turn, pulls into the extra pull-in area there. So we'll ride with Man's Not Bob, actually, we'll ride with for a minute. In his AMG.
Dave says those extra 2 chicanes sucked. I think that's what he's talking about, where it was the old layout.
Down the straight there where you said they changed it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a right-hander into a left-hander, left-hander, right-hander. It was kind of like a bus stop, like a bunch of 90-degree turns. It kind of braked up the flow of the circuit, in my opinion.
Definitely. It's a pretty cool layout. It's definitely grueling, though. And all the colors of the barriers will throw you off if you don't, focus too hard. It'll suck you in. As he zooms down this straight here, on the brakes hard. A little bit of a lockup, but not bad. Not much. On the power up to 7th gear. Came across the line with a 130.441. Man's Not Bob. JM 1999 still sitting in first with that 129.3.
Yeah, Man's Not Bob is the only. As Formula White takes pole.
129.1. Oh, L. Stewart with 128.9. Just stepping up the game.
Yeah, there's some. Seems like a little bit of a disparity here. I was going to point out Man's Not Bob's the only one in the 30s right now, and you got a couple guys in the 29s and 28s, and you got a bunch of guys in the 31s. So
yeah,
it's kind of a gap in there in the 130 range.
It's an interesting split, this group. It's a real fun watch. They definitely get a bunch of really good battles together, and lots of action, lots of good stuff to talk about. So. As we're back with Formula White still. Hop on board back with him. Woof, that inside is so scary.
And let's watch this one again. Oh, he's way out from hitting that outside wall there.
Switch to the TV cam for a moment. I seemingly fixed my power issue I was having with my whole room. I had a bad breaker in my breaker box.
Oh.
And WTL Curly is out of the session.
Ooh.
So something happened to Curly.
Hit the wall somewhere.
Yeah.
We got yellows in sector 3.
I see that, but I don't see a car. And Formula White is slowing down going into the pit, so he's not setting a lap here. We are back on board with Jake, and Jake looks like he's got 100% battery and no tire temperature yet, so out lap for Jake.
Yep.
Still waiting on Brian and Mihai to pull out, unless they have pit ban or quali bans. But I don't think they do. 3 minutes left of quali. 3:30 left of quali. So we're really short quali today.
The way.
Yeah. I'm used to seeing a good long quali. This was a short one.
Well, and we're used to even shorter than that. 10 minutes.
Yeah. Exactly. With these guys, I usually see 20-something minute quali or whatnot, and get to talk about it for a good while, and as the time gets down closer, they just start ramping up more and more. You see those times start dropping. Jake is on that hot lap right now in that Ferrari, so we're going to stick on board with him for a minute and see what he can put down. Sitting at 8th right now with a 131 flat. Can he improve and get into those 29s?
I feel like in these extremely fast, like, there's nothing faster than F1 cars around a track. Like, it makes more sense to put more time into it because I feel like there's more time to find just because, like, these things are so fast. Like, you need to try and get a lot of attempts in there to try and extract every last bit of performance out of these cars.
Yeah, it takes you got to get used to it. You got to warm up to them, and if you haven't practiced all week long, definitely, it'll bite you. But Curly says, "What's up?" And Curly, you were in the race, and you're no longer in the race or in the quali. Or hopefully, see you in the main event. He says, "Even fellers in the chat on YouTube." So,
Jake coming around the final corner here. 130.1, nice lap. Got a few drivers filling out those 130s I was talking about.
oh yeah, they're finally getting up there. Jake did get a 130.1, so he improved almost a whole second over his time. Strategic call to start at the back, says Curly. All right. I'd like to see it. Can't wait for it. Could work out in your favor. You got Harvey on a hot lap. Brian and Mihai both still have not done a lap, so we don't think we'll see one from them this time go round.
Well, to be fair, this turn 1 at Singapore it can be deadly trying to go side by side through there. It's super wide on the straight, and then it narrows up with the racing line to take that first turn, so there could definitely be incidents there.
Yeah, that's definitely maybe what he's trying to avoid. I can see it. Watch it all unfold in front of you. Don't think I haven't done it in Gran Turismo.
That's what we were talking about last race, where we were both starting at the back of our races, and we're like, it's not actually too bad.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah.
28.9 for our poll, 27.9 for the other tiers poll.
Wow.
So, yeah, there's a big difference in the tiers. Almost like Gran Turismo 2. But we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about F1 racing as we watch JM1999 get around the track. And Neil is done with a 129.2 and steps into third place. So what can JM1999 do on his last lap? As it looks like of the leaders, he will be the first to cross. So we'll hang out with him.
One of the Saubers will be the last one across the line.
Yeah, definitely. That would be Nozem. So we got JM1999 cruising past a McLaren right now, who slowed down and let him go by. Very kind. Either that was Metal Mike or PGS in bulk. I'm not sure which one. Gonna just stick with JM though.
$29-1 for
29-1 steps it up to second place. As Formula White comes across with 129.0, taking it away.
Close.
Who do we got next? Harvey. 129.3. L. Stewart. 128.9. Now we're back here to Nozum. And Man's Not Bob as well is about to cross the line. But Man's Not Bob steps up to 7th with 128.2. Don't see any other movement on the board there. Hanging out with the last person to come across the line.
To the pits. That'll be
it. That is all. Nazem does not cross the line. Pulls into the pits.
So it's 4/10 between the top 5. That is pretty close.
It is going to be a good race.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hard race, good race. Lots of action today. I'm ready. Clap your hands. I'm here for it.
You got to get warmed up.
Darn right. I'm excited. I love it. Every Monday I'm blessed and allowed to do this. Enjoy it.
And then you go and do some sliding later in the day.
I have my own race later on. It's so much fun. I'm about to get into WRC again too. I think.
Is the ERL WRC? It's starting up again, isn't it?
Yeah, and ours is too.
Yeah.
But yep, lots of fun. So we got L. Stewart sitting at pole here, Formula White in second, JM 1999 in third, Neil fourth, Harvey in fifth, Jake in sixth, Men's Not Bob in seventh, Nozem in eighth, Metal Mike in ninth, FCT in 10th, Lange in 11th, Ralphie in 12th, PGS in bulk in 13th, LLCC in 14th, and then back after him is Curly, Gavin, Brian, and DMC. As it likes to close that really fast, and I cannot read all that quickly. Especially when I have to
I'd like to say
pages.
too, it was looking good for the two Alpines. They're in third and fourth. So.
Yeah, Alpines are doing really good this season so far. Their drivers are strong, and they're really putting it together. Their strategies seem to be working good.
Solid team effort.
Correct. I don't know if they're collaborating, but it seems like they might be. I don't know how the teams work in F1 for these guys.
Well, I would assume that they wouldn't care about teaming as much as we do in GT.
Yes, very true.
Because they're actually on a team.
Right, exactly. We can't team up in GT, but we can in this. Still do it semi. What? Anyway.
That's what we have podium for.
Exactly. As we wait for these guys to get their setups in, we'd like to thank them once again. We do have a Facebook sponsor, Facebook page set up. You can find us there. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I will be relaying that information eventually. But I'd like to thank that and appreciate them for doing that for us. And waiting to get this action underway. These cars will just pop up on the grid, and then I'll be ready to go.
Bunch of waiting, and then straight into it.
Yep, it's lightning fast once it gets going. I love it. It's like, oh, the action's on? Heck yeah. Let me do one thing. 1 second. Okay, I'm done making a racket now, so I can unmute the mic. But yeah, this is going to be a hoot. Excited for Singapore. And I think after this week is a break week. So
Singapore, just judging by things that have happened here in real F1, it can definitely make or break your season.
oh yeah,
So
it's going to be a lot of heartbreak, but hopefully triumph instead. We'll see. Hopefully no safety cars. I said that last time, and I think we had a bunch of safety cars. It was a wet race the whole time.
there we go.
Getting it going.
5 lights.
Lights are off. We're on. Let me turn this broadcast stuff back on here.
That was a poor start by one of the Alpines, it looked like. Ooh, under pressure from the Williams, but
Right now, Formula White sitting in first place. L. Stewart right on his back bumper. Right along with JM 1999 in third place.
I think he was looking for a move around the outside a little bit. Yep,
Making it happen.
he got it done.
No break make after this.
And he is on the medium tires, so he's got the tire advantage. Ooh, getting close there.
L. Stewart shuffles back. Concedes nicely as there's a little bit of slippage behind him there. Formula White running away with it right now on the hards.
Yep, JM and Nazem are the only two in the top 10 on mediums. You're looking at the race strategies. Good. I would assume that this would probably be a one-stop.
Yeah, if everything goes smooth, we got 31 laps. Everybody's being nice and respectful right now and given the space necessary to make it smooth, and that's really good to see. I mean, a train of cars is a little boring, but at the same time, you know, early on in the race, you don't want accidents and mishaps to happen, especially involving you. So rather than do that,
the thing for the position gained. Let's see
I
if
can
anyone
do that.
had a good start.
Let's check that out here. All right, so Formula White up 1 spot from his big start. JM up 1. L. Stewart down 2. Neil is not moved. Harvey not moved. Nazem up 2 spots from the start. Jake down 1. Man's Not Bob down 1. FCT up 1. PGS in bulk up 3. So pretty good start for PGS. Lange stays where he started. Metal Mike down 3. LLCC up 1. Ralphie down 2. Mihai DMC up 3 from the start, so his start at the back with no quali is seeming to work out a little bit. See how it goes the whole race, though. Gavin staying where they started. Curly and Brian both down. Well, Curly's down 2, Brian's down 1. Back up to JM 1999. Ryan along in second place.
He was within 2/10 for a second there, but he's just trying to put the pressure on for this lead.
Being on that softer compound tire is definitely going to change the way he drives. Hopefully he can get a little more grip and make it work for him. They are running away a bit from the guys behind him as L. Stewart falls off to 1.4. Neil's 2.3 back, so this battle for 4th place is getting a little bit hot.
Looks
Harvey's
like LLCC
pressuring.
is coming under pressure from Rafi. Yep, well, it looks like he got the move done there. Ooh. They're going back and forth, it looks like. LLCC. Did somebody... Oh, M-Bulk.
Oh, M-Bulk is back in the pits. Must have collected some damage or something. Yeah, missing a front corner of the wing there, so maybe collided. And it is raining here at Singapore, Alicos.
Ooh, maybe that's why he's coming in the pits.
I see raindrops. I thought I saw some a second ago, but now it has been confirmed. And Formula White falls down to 2nd place. JM 1999 is taking that position away. As L. Stewart gets to close the gap a little bit because of them battling. This has turned into a spicy battle here for first. And we have rain shaking up the mix, so what's going to happen? Dave said must be the water.
Ooh.
Definitely.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flags are out. Yellow flags are clear. Right along with Formula White in 2nd. L. Stewart seems to be catching up a little bit. As I say that water starts to fall and that track's going to get slick. How long do they have on these tires before it becomes not possible anymore? As that battle seems to stop a little bit, back here to Neil, everybody just in a good solid
Ralphie's
line.
still in the wars. Looks like him and Mihai are close.
Ralphie and LLCC and Gavin now, all three battling. We're going to hang out right here in this mid-pack for a second, back here in 13th. As this water is starting to affect people, these guys definitely have to adjust their lines and braking points. Oh, as Ralphie goes way wide, is missing a corner of his wing too on that front right, so that's really going to affect him. He needs to slow down or hit the pits, but I bet you he's hoping for some water pits is what he's looking for, somebody else to go in as well. But how long will it be viable for you to run on that broken wing? Back up to LLCC as he's got a little bit of a gap. I'm going to actually switch it to intervals now.
Then we can keep an eye on that lead.
Exactly.
3/10 here.
3/10, and that seems to be one of our closest gap, except for back here once again with Ralphie getting passed up by Gavin right on the back bumper of him now. They don't really have bumpers, but you get what I'm saying. Gearbox. Curly behind and Brian right there as well. Oh, lost completely all the wing now. He needs to let off and relax and let some people behind him go possibly, because you are not going to be able to have that downforce to be able to get around these corners now. As Ralphie takes the front wing off completely, smartly contests and just concedes it back. Sorry about the luck. Race Control Nelsum gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings on crossing.
Ooh, Formula White's right there on the lead now too.
I switched back up here, 0.2 gap, as this water's definitely affecting these mediums more than these hards, it seems.
You would think it would be the other way around, but he just might be a setup maybe. He's with a low downforce, just doesn't have the confidence in these conditions.
True, very true. Oh, as we hear Formula White lock them up going to that corner, and that water definitely affect the braking. Oh man. Same spot Ralphie took the wing off right there. That's going to be a dangerous corner here in these next couple laps.
Ooh, little bit of a correction there from JM.
Behind us, we're watching everybody also wiggle a little bit. So we watch. Ooh, Formula White goes a little bit wide, but holds on to it.
Yeah, it seems like JM's holding up White now Stewart's coming back into the picture.
We got two McLarens way back at the pack, PGS and Metal Bike, both far back in the pack now. Fell way off the pace, either both pit or something. Yep,
well,
Metal Bike
pit. So
Metal Mike, Ralphie, and PGS pit. So that's what that answer is there. Went back on the hards again. As we're riding along with L. Stewart, sliding a little bit. Caution in sector 2.
Ooh, someone was off.
That's FCT. Oh, goodness, it pops him right back on the track. As Curly has to avoid him. Looking like FCT's now missing a corner of that front wing as well. So we're going to hop back up here with a penalty.
Just got a 3-second. Yeah. That is critical to this race.
Having to slide it in this rain is definitely affecting him, and he's overdoing it on those track limits. Knowing Formula White's right behind, running hard.
Oop, Harvey got through on Stewart.
Oh, goodness gracious, we have a wreck. Formula White is in the wall and looks like he's stuck and done. He's moving.
No, he's moving.
The car got restarted. Something does not sound good in that car, though. Is that going to call out? That's a full course caution.
Everyone's super slow here.
It's a full course caution. They're going to call out the safety car, I believe. Everybody has to follow suit and follow the rules here, and no speeding.
I thought for a second it was just because the rain suddenly hit super hard, but no, we're just slowing down for...
Drive-through penalty for Lange for speeding under the virtual safety car. So that's so unfair, but that's just the way it goes. Lange now has a drive-through. JM 1999 was able to really get a good gap now, 2.4 second gap away from the guys behind after Formula White wrecked and lost that front wing. Everybody's sliding and losing that tire temperature.
That's what JM needs with that penalty. He's got to grow that gap.
Man's Not Bob making it through that corner as we've seen it claim a few lives already. DMC makes it through. Lange makes it through. Ooh, LSCC a little bit close there. That corner's definitely, that outside barrier is calling people's names.
Yeah. PGSM bulk at the back went onto the wet tires.
A caution in sector 3, and it's clear again.
Still sliding that corner again with JM.
And Formula White put on the intermediate, so they're not messing with it anymore. They're definitely knowing it's too wet to do that. As I'm starting to see puddles and things build up on the track, it's definitely that wet. It's about time to start thinking about coming in.
It is getting spicy, people.
Neil back here having to hold off Harvey and L. Stewart as they are knocking on the door.
You just got to keep it calm. Both these guys, they got to just try and stay within that 3 seconds of JM.
It's like Jake and Nozem battling right here too.
Ooh, a good run there for Nozem.
As he gets the inside for this corner, Jake goes wide. They get pushed wide. Contact. Is what happens. Jake, known as the Minister of Defense over in Gran Turismo, definitely was trying to hold that inside curve there. And
we got a lot of pitters on inners now. It seems like the crossover is right now.
Oh, PGSM bulk has DNF'd.
Oh,
wrecked going into the pits, I think. As Jake locks him up and runs into the backside, knocking off a corner of his wing.
Yep.
Oh, man, both corners. Both corners of the wing gone. Caution in sector 1. That would be PGS in the pits. Jake, you don't have a front wing anymore.
Ooh.
Oh, goodness. Nozem slides as well. It is really time to think. Jake goes in. Nozem stays out. I don't know how good of an idea that is, but Nozem, I think he's trying to jump some gaps here, make a couple spaces up, but how much is that going to help you? If everybody coming out on those enters is able to catch you, and you just become a giant roadblock and a hazard to yourself.
JM stayed out as well.
He did on those mediums, making it work right now, but definitely not putting up really fast laps. Can he keep his front wing intact? That's a good question. We'll hang out with these two guys as we go around this track. We got Mihai DMC also out here on the hard still, did not pit. Moved up a lot from their start, and we'll see that real fast. 15 places. Yeah, Mihai is up 15 spots from their start. So not, as I said, did not qualify. I watched that happen, so it's seemingly working out for him so far.
Yeah, you can never trust the weather predictions fully in this game, so it might still work out with in terms of staying out. You never know.
Nozem up 6 spots from where they started. Definitely sliding a lot now. As we see JM 1999 still with all the wing, has not taken it out yet. Nozem looking the same, all the wing there.
Ooh, big lock up there.
Gotta lock those brakes up, if not you're eating that outside. Oh, go in.
He's pitting.
JM goes in. Over the line.
Is that going to be a penalty?
I'm not sure. Nozem sliding.
Mihai is side by side with Neil, looks like.
Oh, Neil took it. No problem. Mihai holding on the best he can. As L. Stewart also goes through.
Yeah, this is the wrong tire clearly now.
Yeah, if you have any soft compound or slick compound, it's over for you. As he goes in smartly as well.
This is probably going to be close with JM. JM is leaving the pits right now. I think he's going to get jumped. Yeah, he's getting jumped right now.
Neil, Harvey, L. Stewart, and JM 1999. Formula White not far behind either. Going to be right there on the back bumper.
Which is pretty good considering he was in the wall.
Oh, goodness. JM trying to hold on now they're getting on these new tires here. has
It's
to
that
feel
corner
completely
every
different.
time. He's just throwing it in so aggressively, and it's just kicking the back end out every time. He's still right in this race, though.
He is. Man's not bad. Man's not Bob with 11-second gap to the people behind him. Jake. Oh, ahead of him, so he's 11 seconds back. Excuse me, Jake's right on the backside of Bob. I read that wrong. So Jake and Bob definitely battling hard right now.
Yeah, top 5 have created their own group, and then this is the front of the next group.
Yeah, Jake and Bob 4 seconds up on Nozem. After that bold strategy to keep going on those mediums.
Good exit there from Jake. Ooh.
Had to lock him up a bit to not make contact. Smart move, though. It's like wrestling a bear.
Yeah. Again, late on the brakes there.
Good exit. Can he make it work?
Yep. He's using that battery.
He's trying to move the outside. Oh, he gets it. Oh, but he lets it go back because he knows. Trying to go
in sector 2.
That would be PGS in
they're
bulk.
slowing down.
Or Gavin Poynton is out of the race. So Gavin back there has wrecked and is out of the race. And it looks like Metal Mike stopped fully in the track too. Something happened to Metal Mike there. Wishing I could see the front of their car. That usually tells you exactly what's... And Dave says, no, Gavin, that's so sad, I agree. Looking like Ralphie... Metal Mike is all good car-wise looking, so I don't know why he stopped all the way there. Man's Not Bob got a 3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt. As him and Jake have been battling really hard this whole race.
That's our closest battle. Brian in the pits.
We got a full course caution. And there is a safety car sitting on track up there right after turn 2. So we're going to see these leaders get back around to the safety car. Riding along with Neil real quick up here in first place. Got a good ways to go around before we catch that safety car. So what are they going to do? It's definitely going to switch things up. Our first safety car of the race comes at lap 10. Two wrecks, 2 DNFs so far. Been a good race considering the weather conditions, as it's starting to deluge now at Singapore.
Yeah.
Boy, those ponchos would not be helping you very much right now, I tell you. You'd be quite soaked. Did they plan this during the monsoon season?
We still see that safety car sitting there.
It's sitting right there on that corner. They're going to be pulling up to it. It's moving. So these guys got a couple laps of safety car to roll around on. And yeah, so far lots of fun. Not much shake up. Mihai DMC definitely moving up a lot with that no quality start.
I mean, he was a lot higher, but then it just got way too wet.
Yeah, he couldn't hold on in those conditions anymore with those tires. But still, 8-9 spots up from where you started.
Yeah.
Dave says, good.
This safety car has definitely hurt the guys that have penalties. Gonna make the, because we're all closed up now. You can't create those gaps.
And Dave said, Stewart not in the lead is good.
Hasn't Stewart been doing really well this season?
Stewart has been doing pretty good this season, and I guess Dave is wishing upon a mix-up. But
well, I always like to see different drivers winning in different series, so I'll agree with that.
I'd like right now. I mean, L. Stewart's got that time penalty anyway. Not going to help him. But Neil and Harvey first and second right now. Let's see their tires. Let's see who has the newest. Intermediate. I'm not tired. Stop yawning. Thank you. Mufasa just doesn't want Stewart to win the WRC. Yeah.
I'll say, too, Neil has gotten himself into the lead just kind of by keeping his nose clean. He hasn't made any crazy moves or hasn't been super aggressive. He just kept his nose clean. Other people made mistakes or pit at the wrong time, so he's done a good job to get into P1 for the moment.
He has. He's ran a really good race so far, and hopefully continue to keep it going. I'd like to see it. As we're going to start seeing all these cars catch up eventually, it'll be a little bit though, I think, and we could have safety car in this lap, but I think they're going to go around one more after this lap. I'm honestly never sure.
I think they'll all catch up except for Brian.
Yeah.
If they go this lap.
Just depends on that safety car.
It throws me off with the Williams and the Alpine, like the color is so close for me.
Yes, it is very. It's a very, very close. Williams, Alpine,
and Red
Bull, and the whatever the other Red Bull is, Racing Bulls,
RB.
whatever.
Yeah.
They're
Blue
all
is a very popular color on the F1 grid, and it's my favorite color, so I can't complain.
You know, it's a good color. It is a good color.
It's weird. Well, the RB is the white, though, isn't it?
Right, they're white now, yeah.
Yeah.
Haas is white.
Oh, that's Haas, okay. But, yeah, the RB, the actual color of the car is majority white.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to see if the safety car goes in this lap. I think it's next lap, though, sadly. Going to take away 3 of our racing laps. But I don't know.
It's just going to make it that much more exciting when the race gets going again.
It will. These tires will have cooled off, and that water will have increased. And if I remember correctly, last time at Singapore, last season when I was commentating the other tier, it also deluged. So it's just something that happens, and they are going to go around one more time with the safety car. So I thought that was going to be the case. Look at the water.
The spray is getting pretty crazy. Like, some of these guys, like, I don't hate, like, Brian's decision and SET going on the wets here. Like,
yeah.
It looks like that might be a good decision, especially if you're at the back. Take a gamble, see if it'll work.
Definitely, because it is pouring down rain, and it has not stopped. And those, I mean, it is getting really wet. The spray is rough. There's puddles on track. These guys are cruising and slipping and sliding, so it's going to be a fun restart. There's going to be maybe a little drama filled, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. I think Brian hit again while the safety car was coming out for those wets, which might mean that he doesn't catch up the pack.
Yeah, I believe
he was
you're probably
already
right.
pretty far behind in the first place.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. I believe he's just he's back there trying his best to catch up, make no more mistakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe salvage a couple positions.
$18 laps to go. We're not even halfway through. Got a lot of racing ahead of us.
Dave said the wets aren't great tires, but it'd be interesting to see if it pays off.
Well, if my theory is right about Brian, it probably won't. Yeah, looks like we're getting going this lap.
Yep, safety car's going to go in, so we're going to take back off here. We're going to hang out with Neil in the lead and ride along with him in first place. couple more corners, then we get back to racing.
Might go out of this corner here, get the good exit. Nope. He's waiting. Biden his time. Now he goes.
On the pedal. Taking off.
Back racing again. Looks like a good restart for him. JM is quite close on Stewart, looks like. Ooh, going wide. And looking for the inside is Stewart.
Using that battery, Harvey's using the battery. Woo.
Metal Mike got past Ralphie.
See that? Looking at the gaps of the field. At the time, we got a good little bunch up right here. Formula White came in hot back there as well. Late braking from Formula White.
JM around the outside. Ooh, he just left enough room there.
What a move. What a move. Caution in sector 2. Looks like that's from last time. It's cleared up. Moving back to Formula White right by here behind Harvey. Jake on their back.
Back there too.
Yeah. With Nosem not far off, and LLCC in the picture as well. The battle for the lead is hot right now. Neil is making a good run at 0.8 away from L. Stewart, but L. Stewart moving up to second place.
I'll tell you, FCT's actually got a run here on his wets. His wets are working for him, looks like.
We'll hop back here for a second and see how this is looking.
He's putting a lot of pressure on Curly, looks like.
Definitely can brake
Still
a little later.
No.
Woo! Got a little close there.
I don't know where to look right now. There's just so many battles going on.
I know. Back up here to Formula White again. Jake falling off back just a little bit, but that's just, I think, a safety cushion into turn 1 there. Formula White still trying to close that gap down. JM 1999 losing the backside of L. Stewart a little bit, and we can see Stewart catching Neil slowly but surely. And JM is running away from the guys behind him. L. Stewart putting the pressure on.
Really close on LLCC. Ooh.
Oh, he's making the move. Can he keep it?
On the inside. Red Bull versus Mercedes. The age-old battle. And Mercedes comes out on top.
And Nelson and Jake right ahead also battling really hard. But if we look back, I saw Mihai slip there.
Mihai, yeah.
Jake did get past Nelson as Jake is looking to reel in Formula White once again. Formula White's looking on the back of Harvey right there.
Yep.
And ahead of them, all we can see is spray. So they've got a little gap to the guys in front. 2.9 to JM 1999 for Harvey. So right now, Harvey is, oh goodness, drift that Formula 1 car.
Yeah. Stewart's only 2/10 behind in the lead as well.
Riding along with Nosem right now to catch all the action in front of him. Still says caution in sector 2 for me, but that doesn't matter. Going wide. Whoa, I knew that was coming.
Flipping that curb.
Behind him, Man's Not Bob is catching up with a vengeance right now. He is on a tear. You can see Man's Not Bob's getting on that power earlier than Nosem is. Looks like he's short shifting it too. That turn's so scary. Back there, LLCC and Mihai, both of them still battling.
Here comes Mihai.
Oh, LLCC shuts the door. He
Oh,
tries for a dummy, though. Mihai gets the dummy on the inside. Can he make it stick? They're going to wheel lock. Nope. Oh,
oh.
Did
You see
Mihai get damaged there?
LLCC there on the side by side that he's missing part of his wing, so that may be why he's dropping back a little bit.
Mihai, yeah. LLCC lost that corner of the wing. That's definitely hurting him real bad now. This Man's Not Bob is right on the back bumper. That gearbox of Nozem. Jake is still right there with Formula White. Wow, it's a lot quieter when you ride on the TV cam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can hear yourself think a little bit more. Wow, LLCC still holding on. Lap 16 of 31. He's got half the race left.
Yep.
You think? I mean, I'm sure he knows.
Lange close on FCT there.
Those wets not helping FCT very much.
Oh, I think he's pitting. Yep.
He is. He's getting off those wets back outside of the pit lane. Oh, scary business. But he gets it going. Neil and L. Stewart still battling hard for the lead as JM 1999 starts to close that gap down. And the rain is seeming to slow down a little bit. It's still coming down, but it's not pouring like it was. So it definitely, I think, back into intermediate territory. As
yeah,
we see,
JM, the leader at the beginning, definitely couldn't count him out, and I'm not surprised he's holding on to this pack.
yeah, right on the backside. But if we look here, we're going to switch this a little bit and see penalties. L. Stewart and JM both have 3-second penalties. Neil has none. They are just over the edge of keeping Harvey in 4th place. Can they do this for the rest of the race is the big question.
Depends on the battling behind.
That's the big question, and that's seeming to get closer and closer. As Man's Not Bob is still right there with Nozem. LLCC still out here with the damage, holding off Mihai. Curly a little bit further back than that. Lange looking for a move on
Got
Curly.
a good run there.
Respectfully goes back behind. Little hard on the brakes, real wide, but we're all right. Ralphie looking for moves. Ralphie fell back a lot in this race, but has come back from some damage and a complete front wing removal. LLCC with another.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's
it says
not
he's on
another.
3.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
Mihai's looking for the move now. LLCC back on the gas hard. A little lockup, but... Oh, man. Wow.
Racing hard.
All you can say to that is wow.
Neither of these guys want to give it up. They will go side by side, corner after corner.
Damaged wing and all. LLCC is just making Mihai work for that position. Mihai on that power, though. Got the inside move. A little wheel touch pushes LLCC a smidge wide. But he gets the inside for the next turn. Oh, he falls in. He shuffles back.
Not close enough, though.
So Mihai gets the move done. Seemingly gets past and can now get away from LLCC. But we will see.
It did look like from that.
Goodness.
Ooh, from that last camera shot, the dry line looks to be starting a little bit.
Right. LLCC now 2 seconds back, almost 3 seconds back. So, yeah, that damage is going to start doing that much too. You might need to think about switching it up.
Go back to the leaders. They're
Up
all
here.
within a second.
Up here with Neil still in the lead. L. Stewart and JM 1999 holding it down. 3.2 over Harvey back there in 4th. All the gaps on track have kind of spread out a little bit. Ralphie's half a second or so from Curly. Lange and Metal Mike half second from each other. Lange half second from Ralphie.
Ooh. Stewart, you can see really working hard at the wheel there, making a lot of corrections. And Ralphie with the penalty there. Ooh, looks like Stewart has a run.
Stewart definitely has a run.
Inside.
He's taking it. He's trying it. What's Neil going to do? Is he going to contest? He's oh, he just lets it go. But now we got Alpines together.
What are they going to do? They're going to work together. They're going to fight it out.
So, L. Stewart and Neil on 11-lap-old intermediates, and JM99 on 10-lap-old. So, there's not much difference in those tires, if any at all.
No.
Brian only
Neil's
6 seconds
pulling away
back off
already.
SCT.
He's already a second ahead.
L. Stewart, yeah. L. Stewart is
Stewart.
pulling away from Neil right now. I think that track is drying up a little bit, like you said. And those intermediates, if you look at those intermediates are warm. They are full red, so they are heated up. They are good gripping right now. Because it is raining.
They want to do what's best for the team, the Alpines. I feel like JM has a tiny bit more pace, but he also has the penalties too, so it's hard to say.
And only 2.8 away shot from Harvey now, so it does seem a little bit like Neil is holding up JM just a smidge, because JM was able to keep up with L. Stewart pretty good there and had that gap to almost 4 seconds over Harvey at one point. And it's back to 3.1, but that's still really right on the edge of losing third place.
Question now is it going to stay inter-condition for the rest of the race?
Neil goes wide.
We have no way of knowing if it's going to dry out or not.
Yeah. And Dave said it's a risk to pit to slicks because one safety car or virtual, like in Zandvoort, and your tire temperatures are done and it's over. And that's 100% right. So
we saw it's a different game, but in my race, I came off got onto those slicks early, and that got me a podium yesterday. So if you feel like taking the risk, it can pay off.
It could be worth it, but you never know. Right now, Neil is definitely losing time to L. Stewart as JM looks for a move on that outside and just can't get it.
Thought he almost hit the wall on the outside.
Me too. Oh, L. Stewart pushed it far wide right there too. I'm looking back and I see some stuff going on right here with these three. I saw this get close and tight. Caution in sector 2. I saw something. I knew it.
Curly.
That's LLCC into the wall. Never pit to fix that front wing.
It looks like he was close with Curly on track though, so he might have went off himself. It might have been contact. I'm not sure.
We're not sure, but it did not bring out a safety car or virtual, so everything's okay. As L. Stewart is now 2.6 away from Neil.
He's like over a second a lap faster than Neil.
And he is doing that.
Ooh,
and
Neil's
if he does
sliding.
that, he will be able to keep first place.
JM's got to get past now if he wants any chance at this win.
And we're watching Neil drift the car a little bit too. Looking at the gaps, everybody seems pretty good. Ralphie and Curly though, they are 0.3. Ralphie looking to make a move.
I'm missing that engine noise now.
Yeah, me too. Oh, and Curly starts to get the gap pulled back on him. Jake right here with Formula White, 0.4 away. Neil's gap to JM has gone down to 0.2. These guys are really battling now, lap 22.
They're just losing time to the leader.
They are. Looking for a run. Doesn't get on that
Good
power
exit.
early enough. Looks like Neil has the battery over him. But has a slide.
He went wide though. Damn, using that battery.
Down to
Not close enough
11%.
though.
Looks like a lap car up here, but they are going to be ghosted, so no worries. Just a distraction at this point. I heard some kind of contact. I don't know what that was.
He clonked that curb in not a nice way there. Lost some few tenths there.
Oof. Pulling it tighter on
Stewart
that corner.
now has the gap. He is in that lead.
3.2 second gap to second place for Stewart. He has got first place. It is in his bag if he continues on. Oh, Neil's making it back down to 2. It'll be close at the end of this race. We'll see how it works out for him. Looking back, Jake's gap is getting closer and closer with Formula White. Also looking back, Lange and Ralphie still 0.2 separates them. That's a good battle back there for 11th place. DRS is back allowed, by the way. So it is now dry enough. The rain has chilled out to where you can use DRS. Look, it's gone. Rain's gone. And we see Formula White diving in the pout. Oh my goodness. We have guys going to go on the intermediates or softs. I mean, not softs. Mediums or softs. Not intermediates. You get me. Lots of brain. Ah!
Usually when that turns off the, or turns back on the DRS, that means that it's, ready for dries. And Neil, the only one of the front runners who decided to stay out.
Neil Harvey and Jake still out here. DMC still out here. And once again, remember, DMC started in the very back with no qualifier. So, has really done something to make this a thing.
I mean, and if it's drying out here with 8 laps to go after this, then I don't see any way you could make it to the end.
No, you need to hop in.
Yeah.
Right now, you're probably melting your tires.
Yeah. Stewart went on the mediums, but JM went on the hards. That's probably due to the tire allocation too, because he started on mediums, JM, so he probably didn't have any mediums to go on for the end.
Yep, they switched it. They had to switch. Curley and Lamb still on the intermediates out there in 8th and 9th now. And LLCC in 12th on those intermediates. Ralphie, Metal Mike, FCT, and Brian all have switched to a slick compound tire. Interslicks, said Dave, about these inters up here. Oh, and Jake goes in. And so does Harvey, and so does Neil. What does DMC do? DMC, if you're smart, I don't know you're not dumb, you better go in. You do not.
He went out. That's kind of what he did in the first stint, though. He ran longer than everyone else.
He was bold.
Yep.
And sometimes boldness pays off. We'll see.
I mean, he's in the lead. Probably not for too long, though. Stewart's only 1.5 behind him.
1.5 behind.
This is not what Stewart needed, though. He needed that clean air. He's probably going to get held up a little bit.
JM now 3.7 back off of Stewart. Formula White 3 seconds back off of him, and Neil midair is ghosted because they're lapped, I believe. Mihai
Yeah,
should.
Neil.
Why is Mihai ghosted?
Huh. I'm not sure. Is he in like pause mode or something?
I don't have that answer. So noted. Mihai
Or
is
maybe a
ghosted.
connection thing?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He may have disconnected, but I don't think so. Metal Mike with another time penalty.
Neil has dropped from 2nd to 5th now by staying
After
out
that
that
pit.
extra lap.
Yeah.
But he still doesn't have a penalty compared to all these other guys.
I do not have the answer to why Mihai is ghosted. You have to ask Mihai. His JM is right here with him now.
Looks like he's pitting now.
Brian with the time penalty.
Almost everyone has a penalty now.
FCT, Curly, Jake, and Neil. No penalty, but everybody else has one. Man's Not Bob goes fastest lap with a 134.1. Man, words are not coming out proper.
Yeah, after that damage for Man's Not Bob, he's getting right back into this. Jake, interestingly, actually, is on the softs as well.
Yes.
All these guys are on mostly on mediums, few hards.
I wonder if that's going to help him out, get a little extra grip. I know they'll last. They'll make the distance. It's just how much will they help him? I know those mediums are a really good tire. Caution in sector 3. All cleared up.
I think that was Brian.
LCC. Had himself a little slide. Good gaps all in the front though. Except for right here. L. Stewart with a 133.0 for the fastest lap.
Looks like he's just going to pull away.
Definitely. What a race from him though.
Harvey fastest lap now.
Harvey with 132.8. Now we're just battling for fastest lap. Positions, people. Curly and FCT are still half a second separating them, so they are the second closest battle on the track. FCT picks up another penalty. Let's see the penalties. Let's see exactly what it is. Oof. Oof.
Harvey, 10 seconds there.
Yeah. And we got Lange with a 6 and Brian with a 6. Rough stuff. It's like, so Jake's going to pick up 5th.
Yeah.
And LLCC's out of the race.
Right on the start
That's a
finish
safety
line.
car. And I can't switch to him, it won't let me, so.
Who is that in the pits? I saw someone you went to.
Brian.
Okay.
LLCC wrecked it and he's done.
Ralphie with the drive-through for speeding in the pit lane.
No.
But yeah, Neil, Jake, and Curly, only drivers without a penalty.
I think we're going to have 1 lap of racing. 2 laps of racing,
Probably.
maybe. Rough. Rough business. What a race, though. Oh, man. This is
really good for Neil and Jake.
Yeah, I was going to say, for Neil and Jake, this puts them on the podium due to penalties. Just keep your nose clean, and until then, I mean, you're going to end up with yourself a podium. What a race, though.
Well, depends on how many laps you have on racing conditions. I mean, Neil could probably even win
Yeah,
if
very true.
if there's only 1 lap, and maybe if he overtakes 1 or 2 guys. Not impossible.
Dave said it's going to be last lap sprint chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I've seen this before.
Hopefully after the mishaps he has had. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he's been off the pack the whole time. Brian can actually get into a battle with some people on this last lap.
Yeah, just get him. He's a minute 6 seconds back off the lead.
That's why you don't quit races, though. You never know what can happen.
You are 100% right. Wonder where he is in the pack of cars, actually. Going in the pits. Sadly, I don't think he's going to get into a battle. But
yeah, again, it might cost him the fact that he's pitting here, because he might not make it to the train in time. I mean,
right.
I think he's already a lap down at this point.
I think he put the softs on there. But still, way to not quit, way to stick with it.
Yep.
And I do not know why DMC is ghosted. I have zero answer for that. Maybe the game's glitching, maybe the game's... I don't know.
Three laps to go after this. I doubt it will come in this lap, so it's either going to be 2 or 1 lap.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't finish under safety car. I would assume we'd at least do 1 lap.
Yeah, we'll do at least 1 lap, if not 2. I think that's really how it's going to be. This is the oddest thing. Riding along with Man's Not Bob. Let's see how much they've moved up in this race. So, L. Stewart has not moved. He's back on the lead. JM 1999 is 1 place up from his start. Formula White down 1 from his start. So they just switched positions, it seems. Neil's back where they started. Jake up 1. Man's Not Bob up 1. Mihai DMC up 11. Harvey down 3. Metal Mike same spot. Lange up 1. Curly up 4, FCT down 2, Nozem down 5, Ralphie down 2? It says he hasn't moved. It says 2. I don't know. And Brian up 2.
Can we see where Brian is? So he is in front of a McLaren.
A minute and 49 seconds down off the back.
Oh, he's just letting everyone go. He doesn't want to get in the way. I was wondering because I was like, is he going to break up some battles by being in here and being a lap down? Yeah, just going to let everyone through.
Wisely.
Well, I was hoping he could get back to the back of the pack, but
me too.
Unfortunately not. Ooh, almost ran into the back there, JM. Are we going this lap? It looks like.
Yep, safety car in this lap, so.
Oh yes, okay.
We are about to be back green here. Lap
20. 2 laps of racing.
It'll be 2 laps of racing.
JM looking ready to go for that move.
James says, let me know when. Let me know when. Put me in, coach.
I'm ready to dive.
Yeah, ready to dive into turn 1. You know he is. And he's off. L. Stewart takes off. He had the good fake.
Looks
We'll
like
watch
a bad
back
start
here.
there from Neil.
And Neil did not get the jump he'd like off the start there. Full battery engaged. Back to harvesting mode as JM trying to do everything he can to close that gap down. We got to change this to the leader so we can see Neil's gap to L. Stewart.
Yep, that's what he's got to watch out for that.
Right
He's
now,
gotta
he's
push.
only 2 seconds up.
I mean, Jake's only 3 seconds behind too.
I know. Why is DMC Ghost there so confused? But we're not going to focus on that right now. Knows I'm looking for a move. Didn't get it. Oh, we saw Formula start to move up there. Trying to get a look at JM 1999, but couldn't get a move done. Oh, as they all bunch up into this turn, late braking. Neil is right there in the picture.
He doesn't need to make a move though. He just needs to sit there and stay within 3 seconds.
Exactly.
James pretty close, 3/10, but I don't think it's close enough. Bit of a walk-up from Stewart.
Jake's holding off Mansnot Bob and Harvey.
This defending is not gonna. He's gonna be too far behind from Stewart though.
DRS is enabled, but they're not using it.
Pick for the next DRS zone. It'll be active.
Jake on the power a little bit earlier than Bob there.
A lot of moves going in the back there. FCT looks like he got past Nazem.
Oh goodness, Jake with a slip.
Lost 2 positions. That's gonna
hurt. Ralphie with a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's sad. Ralphie
Neil's holding on to that gap though. He's at 1.9.
Neil's still holding it down. This battle right here is really good. Another battle up front's heating up too.
Super close.
Ralphie 10-second. Ooh. Come on, Jake. You got this. Bring it in.
Let's look up at the lead, see if there's anything happening there. This is the last opportunity for
Going to the
JM.
last
No,
bit
he's
here.
not close enough.
He is too far back. What can Formula White do here? Can Formula White make a move on JM? It looks like he's trying for it, but it's not going to get it. And Neil is still there, 1.8 back.
Harvey got Mansnot Bob across the line, but looks like it's going to be Neil who takes the win.
Neil wins.
Stewart and JM.
Where does Jake? Jake moves up to 6th place. So Harvey sits in front of Jake there. So Neil is our winner. L. Stewart is second. JM 1999. Then Formula White. Then Harvey, Jake, Mansnot Bob, Metal Mike, Mihai DMC, Ghost DMC, WTL Curly, FCT, Lange, Nozem, Ralphie, and Brian. What a race. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out, joining us at Singapore. I'm SmackattackMack. That's Alicos. We're going to hang out to the podium in the winner's circle. But
Yep.
what a good time this was.
Yeah, that was a super close race, like for the lead pretty much the entire race. And the rain really spiced it up.
I enjoyed it, just watching that rain build up and get harder and harder to almost a monsoon at one point. And yeah, it was awesome. And good race to these guys. They deserve it. It was good. Just a couple DNFs, couple wrecks, a couple guys out today, but
like I said at the beginning, though, Alpine's doing a great job, first and third here.
Yeah, great job for the Alpines. And that is going to be it from us. We will catch you next Monday. I will. Alikos is my special guest this time, and whenever
Yep.
he has the chance to do it. But appreciate you guys. Until next time, I'm SmackattackMack. This is ERL F1 Wolff-gang tier. Signing out.
See ya.